Ah, d'accord, pardon. From Ritsumika University, and I am myself a member of Laboratoire Jacques Williams at this university. So here it is. Okay. So my talk will be in 4 parts. After a short introduction, I will recall transformation models, and we will look at a special case. And for this special case, we are particularly interested in so-called Euler-Poincaré equation. I will recall what it is. And then I will finish by some conclusion and perspectives. Daisuke is, I think, in Zoom, so maybe we can see him at some point. Introduction, some brief overview about information geometry. So it's a fascinating subject, and it's linked with Hamiltonian systems. So we have the Fischer-Rao metric, which go back to early work of by Fréchet also, and the Amari sense of cubic tensor, and they have brought important differential geometric studies in information geometry. For dually flat manifolds, which can be formulated also as the Hessian geometry and was initiated by Kosul, the alpha geodesics play a very important role, as pointed out by Amari. But in our talk, we will be particularly interested in the link with completely integrable Hamiltonian systems. And I should quote Nakamura. He has made a series of articles. At the end, I will show you the reference, more precise reference. In fact, his approach using information geometry allowed to define Sato function for this, the todalities. And this is extremely important topic, but I don't want to insist too much. Okay, now the aim of the present talk is that Hamiltonian system would bring further interesting perspectives in information geometry. We further investigate the relation between information geometry and Hamiltonian systems, which are hopefully sometimes completely integrable. So, we focus on transformation models considered by Bandorf Nielsen and his co-workers. And there is a strong link with earlier work by Muriel Casalis, she's in Toulouse, and the textbook by Amari and Nagaoka. So the models give rise to Hamiltonian system overlay groups, about which many interesting aspects may be discovered. So the plan of the present talk is a general framework of transformation models, and explain this, and look at specific case with the sample space being the Lie group itself. Transformation models, so we have M, a smooth manifold of samples, and we have a J, a Lie group, which acts smoothly on M from the left. And we have an invariant volume element of, on M with respect to the group action. So we consider a probability density function rho, which is a function on the product J cross M with real values on M, and which is parameterized by element of the group J. So we suppose that we have a probability distributions. We scale this by this condition that the full integral of rho jx over the times the volume is equal to 1. Then we assume that rho js is positive and satisfies some invariant properties, which doesn't appear in the screen, but which is very natural. So in this setting, we can define expectation of random variables, and they are given by this formula. Note that E of the constant function is equal to 1. For X in the Lie algebra, we consider the induced vector field XM on M, which is described by, at J in J, X in M by this formula. And first of all, we have that the average of xm acting on the log of rho, this is a density function, is always 0. And then we have this kind of symmetry. So we are now ready to define the Fisher-Rao bilinear form. I don't know what to do here. What if we click here? No?
I want to remove this.
Okay, let us go. So the Fisher-Rao bilinear form on J is defined. Okay, thank you. Great. By this dual bracket formula, xy is the average of xm acting on log of rho, ym acting or log of rho, and you have this this equality. So I cannot. It stops. Because we have done some things. Let us.
Doesn't work anymore.
Okay, the corresponding left invariant 0 to tensor on J is called the Fisher-Rao semi-definite metric with respect to the probability density function rho. So in general, it is not definite. By the way, it's a hard problem to characterize when it is definite or not. But I will give you an example at the end of the talk. And the next left invariant 0,3 tensor, which is famous in the information geometry approach, is this 3 tensor, which is often called the Amari-Shentsov cubic tensor. And now, in general, we have this setting. So we consider a Lie subgroup H in J, and with Lie algebra equal to frac H. We have the direct sum of frac J is M plus H, and we are in a situation where, in fact, the Fisher-Rao bilinear form becomes definite on this supplementary space M. So if H is compact, then we can take the ratio J over H, and the Fisher-Rao bilinear form induces a J invariant Riemannian metric on J over H. Okay, in fact, there is a general formula that we can apply from the book of Nomizu, and which gives explicit expression for the Levi-Civita connection nabla associated to the metric. And in fact, this can be complemented by this formula, which gives the full family of alpha connections. So we have all the information geometry, which is precise. And this formula, which is where enters only the Amari-Shentsov tensor. Okay, so this is nice to use the Nomizu theorem as a step, but it is, I think, largely already known in the literature. So we want to focus on the special case where the space on which the group acts is, in fact, the group itself. And also, we want to introduce an Euler-Poincaré equation in this setting. Okay. So assumption, we take a compact group, semi-simple, and so it has a Killing form. It has a Haar measure also, and we take a Cartan-Salva algebra in frac J. And we are interested in revisiting the approach for the generalized Toda lattice equation. So it's a famous integrable system. And this setting was discovered by Bloch, Brockett, and Ratu. It's a famous series of articles. They define a kind of cost function. And we deal with an integrable system And so the special situation here, which is quite interesting, is that the restriction of the dynamic to the first integrals preserved by the integrable system, or if you prefer the moment map, is a gradient dynamic. So it occurs very often, and actually Moser was the first to note that this is so for the todalities, open todalities. Okay, now, in fact, our idea is it is natural to consider this cost function, but it has a very special shape, which was not discussed in the previous contributions by Bloch, Brockett, and Ratu. And it looks very much like the formula of exponential densities that are often used in information geometry. And so we decide to consider this probability density function. And in fact, we introduce a family of density function of this type, where actually this function f is parameterized by two elements, q and n. So the difficulty which are in the Lie algebra, these are fixed elements. In fact, this is, in some sense, why the article of Bloch, Brockett, and Ratu is difficult. It is how to choose Q and N. So, in fact, we leave this open, and let us now look at the computations that we can do by choosing this family of probability density function, exponential laws, if you prefer. So we can compute the Fisher-Rao metric. It is here. And in fact, it can be conveniently expressed with Q and N prime. And in fact, it seems that a good condition for a nice family of examples is that both Q and N prime belongs to the Cartan subalgebra. Okay. And in fact, now we have this the Cartan subgroup. We have the Fisher-Rao-Bernoulli form, which is invariant with respect to the adjoint action on H. It introduces a Fisher-Rao-Riemannian metric once we have chosen this row, and we can play with this system. So it is clearly a situation where we can use Euler-Poincaré reduction of a Lagrangian function. This is the so-called Euler-Poincaré system. We have the Lagrangian, which is given by the norm for this Fisher-Rao metric. And it is regarded as a left invariant function on the tangent space to J, which is J cross the identified J cross the Lie algebra. Okay, so we can compute completely the Euler-Poincaré. This is maybe the main theorem. The Euler-Poincaré equation for the geodesic flow with respect to this above Rao, Fisher-Rao Riemannian metric, and this is given by this formula 1 that we can see now. So this is very reminiscent, but it is not exactly the same kind of dynamics as Brockett, Ratu, and Bloch. But it has the same shape. There is a kind of double bracket which occurs. Okay. Some comment. Although the theorem is formulated as a Lagrangian system, in fact, we can easily formulate the system in the Hamiltonian framework, because we have the Killing form, which is definite. Okay, I finish with one example. So the example is nice in the sense that we can make all computations, but you will see the result, it's not very spectacular. So in fact, we can compute, in the case M equal J is SO3, we have that the Fisher-Rao metric is definite on S2, which is SO3 over H, and with H is SO2, and we have that this Euler-Poincaré equation is given by this expression. So it is actually the Euler-Arnold equation for a symmetric free rigid body. Of course, this is an integrable system, but it is not very new. We hope that we will find other examples later. Okay, so the talk is briefly summarized as follows. We have reviewed the general framework of transformation models. We have considered a concrete family of probability density functions in association with the cost function F, earlier studied in BBR, to investigate the generalized total lattice equation expressed as a gradient flow by the bracket double bracket equation. We have rather considered the information geometry in relation to these probability density functions arising from the same function. And some perspective, we will discuss more this family of systems. It looks very much related to Fomenko-Milchenko, sorry, approach, and we should also investigate the stability of equilibria. So the comparison with the geodesic flow that were introduced already with the Soyuz thermodynamical formulation of information geometry and the associated Euler-Poincaré equation also should be discussed. So short view of the references. So you know, of course, very well quite all the references which relate to information geometry. This is a paper by Bloch, Brockett, and Ratiu. These are the two articles of Muriel Cazalis, Maurice Fréchet, Ishii, in the book which has already been presented, and the first article of Kosul on the subject. And I will quote the talk, the reference of the very beautiful article of Marl Gibbs, States of Mechanical Systems, which is in archive. So Milchenko-Fomenko, Nakamura, and the discovery of a tau function for the finite total molecule. And this is a reference to Nomizu. So it's a reference of 1954. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Maybe Daisuke is in the audience in some sense.
Yes, so, sorry for it.
But sorry for we have no time for questions.
We will not make a coffee break. So if you want a coffee break, you can take a coffee and come back in the room. But we have no time. We are very late on postpone. So we will start the slide of Professor Leclerc and we will start the session.
Okay, thank you.